So this new album, and tell us the name of it.
It's called The Allegory.
The Allegory.
Yeah.
Right. You start off talking to a little boy. Is that your son?
Nah, you know what? That's actually Derek Grace. You familiar with Derek Grace?
Nah.
Yeah, Derek Grace is he's like a guy who does like these videos on YouTube where he's he's exactly what you heard. He's teaching his son, he's teaching his daughter
About
he's arming
wealth
them with just,
and oh my
all
God,
kinds
that's
of
so
information.
powerful.
Yep,
Okay.
all kinds of information. I also taken aback by it and intrigued by it that I took it and I put music to it.
It was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I produced the whole album. So I put music to it. I just created the music around it and then just shaped songs around it. You know what I'm saying?
So that was your impetus, right? To have something in the universe that would spark conversation or awaken something in people as they're listening to it. If you're raising a child, this is how you raise a child up, right?
I'm so still in that word.
What?
Impetus.
Okay.
So you just let them flow. You just let them flow.
These ain't my words.
What is impetus? I gotta Google it.
All right, 866-801-8255. Come on, Smith, get the definition, because sometimes I say stuff I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I promise you, I just be saying stuff sometimes I don't even know if it's the correct usage.
Impetus.
Yeah,
I love it.
So, but doing Allegory,
mm-hmm.
the thought behind putting it all together was what?
I was reading the Allegory of the Cave Theory by Plato. You ever read that?
No.
Tell
me about it.
Well, I was reading it.
Why? No, I mean, like, of all the books, like, who recommended it?
Oh, one of my young guys, B. Jones.
Okay.
B. Jones, yeah, he's a real good.
And it was like, yo, you gotta read this Plato.
Yeah, because it's super interesting. Because what I pulled from it was human programming. You know, like imagine being in the cave your whole life, right? And we pull you out of the cave, and the first thing you see is the sun. It's your first time seeing the sun. Like your eyes, you would have to squint your eyes to adjust to seeing the sun. If you looked and you seen large bodies of water, you wouldn't have the verbiage to go back in the cave and tell the other people in the cave what you even seen.
Right.
Like, so even though standing outside of the cave and this is reality that you're looking at, it doesn't become your reality until you're willing to accept it as your reality. So like, I just drew parallels from that to like the way we take in information. You know, like I feel like we get the blanket information and then there's the facts. There's the fact-based information and then there's the real facts. And then like everybody's not willing to unlearn a lot of the things that they learn in order to take in the real information.
That's the other reason why I wanted you to sit with me today, because I'm struggling. You know, I'm feeling like I'm almost too old in terms of like life experience to go back and get the young people to help them get to the next place, you know. And I sit in frustration because it's like they don't know. And then with the social media spaces, YouTube, where folks go down these rabbit holes and that they feel like they got information and knowledge, but they don't. They get bits and pieces of things.
Right.
And they don't have the wisdom to put it together to make it make sense. And they run out with it because they think they know everything and you can't tell them anything. And it's like you sitting here like you're running into a brick wall. There's a brick wall around the corner. I know because I've been there. Bust my lip. All right. Keep running. And then you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm going through exactly what you just said in the music business. See, like the younger generation coming in, it's tough to tell them things, but it's also tough to watch them make a lot of the same mistakes I made. See, there's a lot of like anecdotal facts like floating around, but the facts that I speak of when I'm talking about the music business are straight from experience, straight from making mistakes, straight from the messiah of every single mistake that you could think of.